Hey, look at that in the background, yo. It's the sun. It's the morning. And it's starting to get cold, but because of the greenhouse effect, I can sit on this other side of the window and enjoy its warmth. And I want to talk to you today about a responsibility that you and I have, and that is a responsibility to shine our light. So I remember when I first came into the United States, I was attending an African American church and I got introduced to gospel music. Now, growing up, the term gospel music referred to Christian music. But when I came to the States, I learned that it's actually a genre of Christian music different from contemporary, um, you know, Christian music, different from hymns, right? Different from gospel reggae, that's a genre now, different from African type, gospel. And I was introduced specifically to a guy called Fred Hammond. Now, if you are not familiar with African American gospel music, Fred Hammond is a legend. And I remember purchasing a DVD of one of Fred Hammond's concert. And the good thing about DVDs is that they included footage outside of the concert. And I remember Fred Hammond being interviewed and saying that, and talking about how his calling, if you will, to start singing started. And he recalls when he saw a vision, God gave him a vision. I forget how old he was. And in the vision, God showed him a vault. And God told him, in this vault are my favorite songs. And I will share some of those songs with you. And if you've listened to Fred Hammond's music, it's unique. It's very unique. And some of the songs that he has done are just incredible. You can appreciate that, yes. Some of those songs are just heavenly. There are some songs you listen to and somebody say, God gave me this song, and you're like, I think you should give it back. But listening to Fred's songs, you can clearly feel the inspiration. And one of those days when I was sitting and thinking and reflecting, it hit me that each one of us has received some of God's favorite things to share with the world. Now, you and I may not have a vision like Fred did, but for example, I am a speaker, I am an author, I am a communicator, and I believe that in heaven there is a vault with God's favorite ideas, with God's favorite books, with God's favorite speeches, and He has given me some of them to share with the world. What's your thing? Are you a chef? I want to suggest to you that there is a vault in heaven with God's favorite recipes, and He's given some of them to you to share with the world. Are you an artist? There's a vault in heaven with God's favorite art pieces, and He's given some of them to you to share with the world. So allow me to ask you, what would happen if the sun decided not to shine today? What would happen if a lighthouse that is supposed to guide boats in the sea decided not to shine its light? What would happen if Fred decided not to share some of the songs that God gave for him to share with the world? What would happen if Evans Kamuru decided to put his light under a bushel and not share some of the ideas that God has given me? What would happen to the world if you don't share with the world what God gave you to deposit? You see, purpose is bigger than you. It's for others as well. And today I want to challenge you, do not put your light under a bushel. You have a responsibility to share it. Get over the feelings of being judged. Get over the feelings of not feeling good enough. Listen, I've come to learn that your gift, no matter how small, can do more when you release it and you put in the hands of the Master than your perfect gift that is kept hidden under a bushel. Share your light. I think it's Shirley Chisholm who said that service is the rent we pay for living in the world. You and I have a responsibility to deposit the gifts that God put us on this earth to deposit, to leave your contribution and leave your mark. Until next time, keep shining, keep soaring, my friend.